Hi guys, this is Tab. This is the art beauty here today, and today we are going to be changing up Tab's tail. So basically this was her old tail. It was very small and kind of like so-so. I had a band-aid here, and all of these charms were on the mask. They're very pretty, and I thought they gave a glamour on the tail, but they also but here's the issue. There's like a ton of these gloopy spots. And this tail was so small for Tab's like mask for her face and stuff. So we remade it, so yay. But now here's the issue. I have to take off this crusty musty dusty band-aid. And I have to replace the other tail with a new one. I'll show you the tail in a second. So right after that torture, I happily got some of the glue off. You can see right there. And some other pieces are flung around, but the tail is good, kind of. You can still see some glue right here, and in some other spots as well. I don't know what that is, but it's everywhere now. I don't know. But it's now time to show you my new tail that is 10 times better than this one. Now it's time to show you tail 2.0 of Tab. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so these tails may look exactly the same, but let me show you some differences between this one and this one. So basically, the first tail is much shorter, as I probably told you a billion times already. And it was less realistic, kind of dirtier than this one. This one is still dirty, but not as much. I learned that I can snip it off, but you should only do that before sewing it, because if you accidentally cut through it, you're gonna have to sew that part, and it's not gonna look too good. Second of all, this tail has this weird chunk right here. I mean, look at that. Who wants that at the end of their tail? I don't know what I was doing at this point, but I think I was just like, didn't really do good at sewing in this part of the cycle thing. Meanwhile, with this one, it's still weird, but it's not gonna be that seeable. And also, I glued it and it doesn't look that weird. I sewed it the right way, but I folded it kind of like a present. And it looks good. So, third of the point, this tail has this weird shaky thing that it does at the end of it. Look. That's not good. And the issue with that part is that it's going to look like that I did not put any stuffing in this part. And I didn't. When I go to Comic-Con, which I am going to be going in October, so yay, I'm going to be looking like a rattlesnake with this weird tiny thing, because when I shake my tail or something, it's going to go like this. If I turn around, I'm going to have this. But with this beauty, the tail has no shaky. It looks more like a tail. It's gonna look very beautiful. This is pretty. This is like magic. Finally, the string. This string is elastic. Legit elastic. This like thin elastic that is like literally like just weird. Like, who wants this? I mean, I get it, it's less seeable, but it also makes the tail kind of droopy. Meanwhile, this tail has this beautiful kind of like thick string to it. So it's not going to be all droopy anymore. It's going to be kind of upwards, but kind of droopy, because I want it to be that way. It still looks really good though. I'm very proud of this tail, and so with this tail. So now let's get into putting these pieces on, looking for a new band-aid, putting all these beauties on here. And I'm probably not going to throw this tail out, but give it to like one of my friends or something, because this is actually kind of beautiful still. It's not crusty or anything. It's not like I used like anything different or anything, but it still looks good. I think this would be good for one of my friends, maybe like somebody that's younger than me. I would like to give this tail to. I'll decorate it still, and I might do that at the end of the video, and we'll see how this works. First, let's give this beautiful baby a rest. Bye. Actually, let's redispose this better. Bye. And now we shall look for a new band-aid. And a new band-aid. Back here, basically they were out of band-aids, so I can't use this thing anymore. I can't use this thing today, so this can go over here. In my next video, you might see a band-aid on here. I'm not going to do a part 2, because if it's really just for this thing, what's the point of it? So yeah, let's get this thing good. So basically, this is black glue gun, so I have to wait for it to turn clear. So I'm gonna grab a clear glue stick, and I used the black glue stick last time to get a clear one. It's only because I was working on I forgot what it was called, my Shadow Bonnie cosplay mask. So yeah, so I have to wait. I'm just gonna squirt it on this paper, make a happy face, because why not? And then once it is finally done, yeah, I'll swap it to a clear glue stick, and I'll get to gluing. Yeah. Guys, so after a few hours, I finally got it to turn to clear. You can see how clear that looks. Well, it's clear enough. It's not completely clear like it's supposed to be, but it's clear enough. And while I did this, I made a little guy named Houston. This is Houston, guys, everyone. So yeah, Houston was created because we had to wait for this thing to heat up, for this thing to turn into clearness. How clear that looks. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, but right now let's try getting Houston off of this. Okay guys, so I finally got Houston out, and I'm going to, so guys, basically what's gonna happen is if this video gets at least 1K likes, then I will make a game in every single one of my shorts or posts named Find Houston, and I'm going to put Houston in a corner or something, and you guys are going to have to find him in the comments. Well, if there's no comments, then you don't have to say anything, but if Houston's in a corner, just say that where he is, okay? So that's what's going to happen after this, okay? Okay. Okay, so it's time now, so yay. Ready? Let's do this. So I had to do this off camera because I couldn't hold the camera, glue gun these, and then put them on it all at the same time. So I couldn't do that, sadly, but I did finish the tail, so hooray. Yeah. Houston gave it a 10 out of 10, and yay. Oh yeah, I'm going to post a short later today of me with this on, so and wearing my mask and my reaction and stuff. So if you want to watch that, go right ahead. Thank you for watching the video, and bye.